Hi, this is Sensamashi, and this is a pick a card reading on your healing message. So I was feeling very inspired to give this message tonight. I'm a little late to my daily pick a card readings, so I didn't do one yesterday, and this one will probably upload right before this day is over, so my apologies about that. But that being said, you guys can go ahead and choose a reading number 1, reading 2, or reading 3. You can listen to all the messages, whatever you want to do. Reading number 1 will be represented by this blue adventurine. Reading number 2 is this amethyst. Yeah, I like this one a lot. And reading number 3 is this green adventurine. Yeah, so thank you all for being here. I'm hoping that these messages are really healing in some sort of way for you, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever it is. So, yeah, just wanted to say that. So we're going to go ahead and get started with reading number 1, the blue adventurine. I have a fun idea. For each reading, I'm going to inhale a different essential oil. This is lemon, and I like lemon a lot. Okay, we're gonna get started. Sorry. Alright, blue adventurine. Your healing message. What is reading number 1's healing message? So, your healing message is, perhaps there is a point in your life where you felt like you weren't good enough, or that you needed to be a certain way or a certain level of being put together in order to not affect others. And what I'm getting is, the Two of Cups. Your healing message is that, maybe you felt that way, that you couldn't put your stuff on another before. That you know that you need to be put together in a way so that you don't put any sort of burden on another. But what I'm getting is your healing message is that that's simply not true. That you are good enough, that you are allowed to feel the way you feel, be the way that you are, whether that's feeling hurting, feeling bad about something in any way. It's your healing message is learning that it's okay to open up. Yeah, that the pace that you're going is totally fine too. Maybe you're feeling like, I should be able to open up, I should be able to, or I should feel good about myself, but maybe it's taking some time. Maybe you're in the process of that. And so your healing message is that you don't need to worry about if you're worthy for love, or if you need to be at a certain stage or point. You don't. You just need to free yourself and think differently about yourself and feel differently, feel better, and come home and go into this door that's ready for you, that's open to this love, that is open to welcoming you back 10 out of 10 times. Not 9 out of 10 times, not 8 out of 10 times, but 10 out of 10 times. Every time you show up at that door, that person, that energy, that spirit will be welcoming you back. So I'm getting, you might be feeling triggered at this time. So the reason I was inspired to do this reading, guys, is I'm not gonna like say exactly why, but the point is, I've been noticing that a lot of people have been getting triggered lately. Today it's January 29th. It's 10:10 p.m. It looks really cool on the clock, but I'm not gonna move the tripod because then my phone might fall out of it. But anyways, the inspiration for this video is that I know that a lot of people have been triggered at this time. So basically, the message I want to say, just for that sake, if this resonates with any of you out there, is that if your situation is that you're getting triggered and feeling like you need to work through some stuff, I'm getting at as your healing message that whatever love situation you might be in, that the other person holds none of that judgment. That other person completely understands, in the sense that like, they're not gonna get upset or affected in any sort of way, especially if you, like, I'm getting maybe another energy is like the stuff you're triggered with, you're not sure how to talk about. But what I'm getting is that if that's also a message that resonates with you guys, that when you feel up for that type of conversation or communication, that it'll go pretty well. So that's another healing message. So I hope that resonates. And so that's reading number 1, except I want to do a final part of this where I pick an herb from here. So I'm going to pick herb number... Let's see. I know what to do. I'll count the number of herbs. I should have done this earlier. Sorry. 1 second. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 27, 6, 25. There's 34 in here. So I'll add all these digits up and see what it corresponds with. 17, 19, 21, 41, 46, 49, 49, so there's 34 in there. So the 15th herb. So your message for the day is the 15th herb, which is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Dandelion. Hey, I was reading up on this one. Dandelion is really good. You can literally just take the green parts, the leaf parts of it, and mash it up and stuff. But anyways, I'm going to read from there, because it'll just talk about everything, and it'll give me a refresher. So, dandelion. Oh wait, this is chamomile. I'll read both, chamomile and dandelion. Chamomile flowers have rich amounts of azulene, a volatile oil with a whole range of active principles that serve as anti-inflammatory and anti-fever agents. So if you guys have a fever right now, this might be good, making it useful for treating arthritis and other inflammatory conditions. In one clinical study, 10 out of 12 people who drank chamomile tea instead of taking their regular pain medication at bedtime, the medication was for headaches, general aches, pains, and arthritic pain. So 10 out of 12 people who took chamomile tea instead of their regular medication went into a deep, restful sleep within 10 minutes of retiring. Other clinical studies confirm what herbalists have long known. This common wayside plant offers excellent support for the nervous and digestive systems. The flowers make a wonderfully calming tea that is good for easing stress and nervousness, promoting sleep, and aiding digestion. For infants and children, chamomile tea is a popular remedy for calming colic and childhood digestive issues, and the tea can be added to bath water for a wonderfully relaxing and soothing bath. Chamomile also makes an excellent massage oil for relieving stress, anxiety, and muscle soreness. Wow, so chamomile is pretty lit. That's pretty cool. All right. And then dandelion. All right. The entire plant is useful as both medicine and food. The root is a classic liver tonic or blood purifier with a stimulating and decongesting effect on the liver. It also encourages optimal digestion with a rich supply of bitter compounds that, having stimulated receptor sites on the tongue, signal the digestive tract. So, get ready, food is coming. Okay, so it signals that food is coming, helping you digest. The root also stimulates the production of bile, which in turn helps break down cholesterol and fat. Dandelion root has a mildly bitter flavor. When tender, the root can be chopped like a carrot and added to stir-fries and soups. The root is also delicious when sliced and pickled. Just use any pickling recipe for a surprisingly delightful flavor. Dandelion leaf has long been used as a mild diuretic in cases of water retention and bladder or kidney problems. Unlike synthetic diuretics, however, dandelion leaf is a good source of potassium and replenishes rather than depletes this important nutrient. Woo, that's good. The leaf is also a good source of iron, calcium, vitamins, and a rich assortment of trace minerals. In fact, dandelion greens are a treasured food the world over. Throughout Europe, they're steamed. This is just talking about other ways they're made. I guess I'll say in case you guys are curious. So, dandelions can be steamed, often with other wild greens, and served drizzled with olive oil and lemon juice. Delicious. Add a few chunks of feta for a festive dandelion feast. The rest of this just talks more about other flavors and ways you can do this. You can fry them with mushrooms, other stuff. So, yeah, hope that resonates with you guys. Liver and kidney health, that's pretty cool. Bladder health as well. So yeah, I'm sending so much love and light, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out. Oh, and if anyone wants to reach out for a personal reading, 30-minute readings are $20, 45-minute readings are $35, and an hour-long reading session is $45. So if you'd like to send payment and receive a reading and email me, all that's in the description below. So I appreciate you guys hearing those messages. Take care. All right. Reading number 2, the amethyst. I am going to have some organic rosemary real quick. Okay. Reading number 2, your healing message. So I'm going to use the same deck again. The car's, and then it hit my glass on my phone, and yeah, anyways. Okay. This message came out pretty clear. So, reading number 2, the amethyst. So, your healing message. So I split it up as the first card to come out was like, or the first section is like, what is it that is hurting at this time? And then, what is it that's healing it? So, your healing message is perhaps some new energy is coming your way, but you're holding really strongly in the sense that there's still past energy and you're confused and you're not sure. So you're holding on even though new opportunities are coming your way. What's healing it is the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, the synchronistic challenges behind what it is that you're holding strong about, the stuff that hurts here, which is the other energies that some stuff was lost, some stuff wasn't, and ultimately leaving it unresolved. So your healing message is know that these challenges are meant to happen, and it's okay to allow these new energies to come in. You don't have to fight the new energy coming in. You can allow it to come in and allow the old energy to flow out. Because the old energy that's going to flow out is anything in the feeling of sorrow, of loss. The love that came from the past circumstances will continue to stay and fill your cup, and will all pour ultimately into your Ace of Cups. Everything that remains when it comes to cups is true. I'm just now noticing like 2 cups out of here. There's like some like red juice or wine, and then this last one is like water. And so what I'm getting there is, you're right, the cup that spills over, it's that fusion Ace of Cups that was from this person before. However, you and that person can still have 2 individual cups where you can clink together and be friends, knowing that you can both fuse with different cups to create different sets of Ace of Cups. I hope that makes sense. Basically, as a love message, whoever you might have had to let go of, this is a sure message saying you and this person still deserve to come together, but you gotta accept that you might come together as friends. You might come together as people who have other partners that fused to create Ace of Cups as different individuals. And in that kind of circumstance, or even if it's like this and this person's has their own Ace of Cups, and these 2 people have their own Ace of Cups that fused into another Ace of Cups. I really hope this is making sense, that you guys can still come together and create however many people there are in the number of cups, basically. 4 people come together, that you can all share 4 cups, where you all have your own cups. And yeah, and the love is all that needs to remain, truly. So I hope that it was a helpful healing message. With that, I am then going to read some message from my medicinal herbs book. So I'm going to add the cards together. The 8, 1, it's 9, 14. We get the number 21. So it's my favorite number. I'm going to read from the 21st herb. 1 second. 3, 6, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Lemon balm. So I'm going to read lavender and lemon balm, because those are the ones that are right next to each other. Okay. Lavender has profound, relaxing, calming, uplifting effects. It is a mild antidepressant, helping in dispelling depression and melancholy. Combined with feverfew, maybe that's a different herb, it helps alleviate migraines and headaches. It is one of the best herbs to use in the bath to relieve tension, stress, and insomnia. After a long, stressful day, try a bath with a few drops of lavender essential oil or a handful of lavender blossoms tied in a muslin bag. Added to the water. Cool. Don't have time for a bath? Then rub 2 or 3 drops of lavender essential oil on your hands and massage the nape of your neck, hands, and your feet for calming relief. Yeah, you can... So just a message I want to mention, I really like massage and body oil and stuff. This is 93% organic. I felt really good about that, because a lot of the massage oil, they did not have a certified organic thing, and this one did. But yeah, you can get a massage oil. You can make your own. So with the lavender, you can get, I don't have it next to me, but you can get an organic lavender oil and put some drops of that into some sort of organic jojoba oil, coconut oil, olive oil, some sort of carrier oil where you scent it, not flavor it, but I guess you could flavor it, but you scent it with lavender, and the lavender oil will diffuse or whatever, spread through all of the oil, and you can massage it over your body, under your nose. It'll smell really nice, and that can help you with a lot of these antidepressant effects that it's talking about, stress, insomnia, and tension. Yeah. It can strengthen the heart and mind in a stressful situation. It's antibacterial, antifungal, antiseptic. Yeah. can treat a host of infections, including staph, strep, colds, and flus. Alone or combined with tea tree oil, it can be applied directly to the skin to treat fungal infections, such as ringworm and nail fungus, or it can be formulated in a bag to treat yeast infections. Can heal scrapes. It's used to disinfect and heal scrapes, wounds, and burns as an herbal antiseptic. Probably don't want to put lavender essential oil into a scrape or a burn, but I'm getting you can use the herb itself. Yeah, it's a popular antispasmodic. So lavender is used in digestive formulas to relieve indigestion, and is especially helpful for calming stomach muscle spasms, which are sometimes caused by irritable bowel syndrome and Crohn's disease. So there's some more messages here. Nope, that's basically it. You can use it to disinfect doorknobs and stuff, so it's going away from the health aspect. But anyways, hope those were good messages for you guys. Then the last one is lemon or lemon balm. I'm not sure if those are different. I think they are. So this is talking about lemon balm. But I know lemon is pretty cool. I actually have organic lemon essential oil. So I don't know if this counts. But anyways, let me see what this is. Balm is sovereign for the brain, strengthening the memory and powerfully chasing away melancholy, according to John Evelyn, a well-known herbalist in the 1600s. Another person, Paracelsus, called lemon balm the elixir of life, a rather high tide, and someone else used it for sweetening the spirit. Okay, it's intriguing how often the rich and lively history of herbs is supported by modern science. As for lemon balm, modern studies have shown that lemon balm's rich concentration of volatile oils, specifically citral and citronellol, calms the nervous and digestive systems with antispasmodic actions. A tea made of lemon balm and chamomile is an excellent remedy for stomach distress and nervous exhaustion. It also functions as a mild sedative, especially helpful for insomnia caused by grief and sadness. Blend lemon balm with passion flower and a small amount of lavender buds and drink a cup or two a couple of hours before bedtime. Lemon balm is high on the list of herbs commonly used to treat headaches and depression. I use it in Hardy's tea, that's on a different page, which combines lemon balm with St. John's wort, oats, and hawthorn in a delicious tea that helps bring a ray of light and sweet hope to the grieving heart. The tea is also an effective remedy for seasonal affective disorder. Lemon balm is a beloved herb for children. It can calm a restless child and is known to aid ADD and ADHD. It's also helpful for soothing children with recurring nightmares. Just give a small dose before bedtime. Even more helpful is a warm chamomile bath, followed by a gentle lavender oil massage and a tablespoon of lemon balm glycerite just before bedtime. It is also rich in polyphenols, which have a strong antiviral action. This explains partially its effectiveness against herpes and shingles. Herbalists often combine lemon balm with licorice to create a particularly effective remedy against the virulent herpes virus. Because it's so delicious, it's just talking about it's delicious now. So I hope those messages were helpful. Sorry that I'm like stuttering while reading. So yeah, some things you might want to look into is St. John's wort, oats, and hawthorn, and those kinds of medicinal benefits. Hawthorn and St. John's wort are like really cool. But anyways, that's reading number 2. I'm sending so much love and light. If any of you guys would like to reach out for a personal reading, 30-minute readings are $20, 45-minute readings are $35, and an hour-long readings are $45. So I think that's a pretty sweet deal, and if you are interested in sending payment and reaching out to me for a reading, you can check the description for all those details. Thank you for listening to those messages, and I'll talk to you all later. Alright, so this is reading number 3, The Green Adventurine, Your Healing Message. So we're going to look into what might be hurting, and then what energy is it that's healing this? What are you learning from what is hurting? 7 of Cups. Okay. And what's healing? The Moon. Okay, this is the most mysterious one. Readings 1 and 2 are a bit more direct, but reading 1, so what's hurting, or your healing message rather, is that you see that there's plenty of opportunities on your path. There's a lot down your path, but you're just not sure what choices are supposed to be made. It's not that you don't know what to do in the present moment. In the present moment, I see that you're taking action, but in terms of the future, you can't see what you're supposed to do. You can't predict the outcome. And your healing message is that is very, very good. that is a signifier that you are making decisions based off of the heart, even when you're not sure what to do. So I'm going to clarify both of these. Clarifying the 7 of Cups, we get the World. Clarifying the Moon, we get the 9 of Cups. Yeah. So there's one thing you do know about this, that it seems to be everything you want. And the healing message is that yes, it is. That you are manifesting all your hopes and your dreams. You really are. So maybe you're at the stage where you're fantasizing a lot about your hopes and your dreams. But what I'm mostly getting is it might be painful that they're actually showing up, maybe on your doorstep, but like figuratively, but it could be literally if it was literal for you, but I meant that figuratively. But like these experiences of your hopes and your dreams, and like what you deserve to feel, it keeps coming in. And so that's your healing message, that if it's causing you any distress, that you're not sure what the future is, what's going on, Spirit's message is to just embrace that. Really embrace that energy, and take the gift. Accept the gift. Accept all blessings, because a blessing is something that is this. It just feels like the 9 of Cups, like all of your wishes. So a really short message, but that's what I got for reading 3, and I hope that resonates. And then the last part of reading 3 is I'm going to read from the Medicinal Herbs book. So I'm going to add these numbers together. So 28, 37, and then 37, 55. And then there's 34 herbs in here. So 34... I have a whole system, don't worry. 21. You get the same messages as reading number 2. So, hope that's alright. I think someone's here. My dog is going bonkers. But, yeah, I'm going to read these messages. So, it's lavender and lemon balm. Well, I'll put a second timestamp in here. So, I think I need to go tend to that, but so sorry about that, but I'll put a timestamp for where I mentioned those for reading number 2. If anyone would like to reach out and get a personal reading from me, 30-minute readings are $20, 45-minute readings are $35, and an hour-long readings are $45. So I think that's a pretty sweet deal, and you can literally ask me anything, whatever you want the reading to be about. I will try my best to give you the reading you ask for. So I'm sending so much love and light. Thank you for listening to those messages. Cool synchronicity, it's 10:33. So it's like 11, 11, 11. Because there's 3 sets of that, giving you 33. So, alright, that's all. Take care, guys. Have a good one.